Okay, Jane, this is for you. Barbarella.
Well, I mean, okay, behind the scenes, the movie opens with me doing a striptease in space, taking my space astronaut costume off, and then I'm totally naked, okay? I hate being naked in front of anybody. I hate it.
We don't hate it.
I got drunk. So we did this whole thing. My husband had promised me that my various private parts would be covered by the titles of the movie.
Roger Vadim.
He lied. He didn't really do that.
Because he was directing the movie.
Yeah. Anyway, just before the end of this horrible experience, a bat, of all places, flew between me and the camera. We had to do the whole thing over again the next day. We didn't know this had happened until we saw the rushes. We had to do it over. So I had to do the whole horrible thing over again with a hangover. Did you get drunk again? I had a hangover.
Oh, thank you for putting yourself in an uncomfortable position because it's legendary and we live for it. Thank you. Speaking of legendary and we live for it, Lily, one of the greatest films ever made. And I just don't feel like there was anything like it before. It was The Incredible Shrinking Woman. It's a masterpiece.
Oh, my gosh. When you fall into the garbage disposal, I scream. And I've seen it many times. It's just terrifying.
It was about, you know, the environmentals from the society and the flagrant use of them and the presence of them caused her to begin shrinking. But it was the hopeful thing of she began taking some other things or either ridding herself of the items, and she began to grow large.
Sort of like Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, and we had hoped to do, Attack of the 50-Foot Woman.
Yes.
With the result.
Yes. Well, I loved it. And I was so obsessed with it when I was a kid. I watched it over and over.
Kids would stop me and they'd say, Lily, is my mom going to shrink?
Oh,
no. So tender, so you have to be responsible for what you put in the world.
Yes, well, that did have a responsible message. Okay, Jane, Monster-in-Law. People love this movie.
Well, okay, the thing that comes to mind right away is we have a slapping scene.
Yeah.
I slap her, she slaps me, I slap her. Well, Jennifer, as per Jennifer, she had this enormous diamond ring. And so when she slapped me one of the times, it cut open across my eyebrow. So I just, and she's never apologized.
Okay, Lily, a classic that every person on the planet loves, Big Business. I swear that is going to be remade at any second because it's such a classic.
Well, I was having such a hard time with the movie, so I had a coach come in, and it was my hair and makeup would come with. She'd write notes to me saying, "Do it, keep doing it, don't be afraid to do it," and all that. And so my hair and makeup they wore scarves in those days. Everybody had a scarf hanging down, and so they'd be under the scarf. So they'd be fussing with me, and I'd lift it back, and I'd read the note from the coach. I'd read a note.
And it would say?
And it would say, like, keep doing it, or you're doing fine, do this, do that. And Bet's over there, she's saying, I want some of those post-its.
And lastly, Grace and Frankie, which is, one of Netflix's most successful. What's a dirty, fun, secret memory from there?
I can't even remember. Like, I remember a couple of times we went to Del Taco and had, that's about what I've got a cup at home that says Lily, a Del Taco cup, and that's most of what I remember from the series.
I am so grateful. I
love that she's on her knees.
I know.
I love you guys so much, and may I please make sure that I include the fact that you came on when you were releasing your activism book, of which you've been your whole life a model to us all. And I know that being climate activist is first and foremost to you. Is there anything that you
there's
can
a new thing.
Inform us about today?
Yeah, after decades of marching and protesting and petitioning and writing books, and we realized we still don't have the legislation that we need to do what the science is telling us that we have to do fast. Don't vote for anybody who is going to serve corporations before they serve people.
Yeah.
We got to stop electing those kind of people.
We will be right back.